everybody. Thank you so much for coming in to Talk Media Talk. So, all this stuff is popping up, and I didn't know when you do a live, like all this stuff pops up. I'm trying to read it at the same time as doing a live. Introducing managing monitors. Um, okay. All right. Anyway, so let's jump into story time real quick. Now, I'm always like covering everybody else's story, just trying to inform people on, what's going on in the world, what's happening in some people's relationships, and also, sometimes celebrity talk and gossip and things of that nature. But my best friend was like, Nikki, you need to do a live and tell your horror stories about your dating. Cause I mean, it's weird. And I'm like I said, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but my best friend got a point. She got a point. Like I need to start telling what's going on with me and how much I don't understand it. I'm a nice person. Like I'm not a female that's like real ugly towards guys or anything like that. So this story that I'm gonna tell you, we just gonna call this dating horror story part one. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this one because it's a more recent. It's the more recent. Um, and we started dating. I want to say around like November, December. I can't really tell you the like exact date. And we're gonna call him Jay. We're not gonna say his real name. We're just gonna call him Jay. And I thought the relationship was going really well. You know what I'm saying? We were together of a total of 2 weeks. I believe we were talking before we got together. So whatever. You can calculate it however you want to. I didn't think we were together long enough for all of the drama. All of the drama that came with this. So let me try to backtrack a little bit. So like I said, I thought we were doing good. He would FaceTime me, he would call me, do all of this kind of stuff. Text every now and then, but definitely call every day. He said he worked and called me on his lunch break, and his lunch break was only like 30 minutes, whatever. So I'm trying to believe him. I'm trying to go into the situation like, oh, okay, he worked, he got his own place, so he say. Now all this, I'm believing him at first, but then I started seeing signs, y'all, that it wasn't the truth. Okay, so hey everybody, like I said, this is my first time on the live, so I really don't know how to work, texting back up in there or anything. But I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Anyway, so I started realizing like he was like, oh, he got a car, but his car's in the shop. Anytime dudes be like, oh yeah, my car in the shop, you already know that might be cap. You know what I'm saying? There might be a lot. So I didn't trip. Then he was like, oh, my mom is over at my place watching my daughter for when she come over. And I said, now wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna say that your mom is over your house watching your daughter? Like, most people, they drop their kids off at their parents' house. So once again, I felt like, oh my God, that had to be a lie right there. But I kept talking to him, like I said, because I really liked him. I felt like he was attractive, all this kind of stuff. Well, then he was just like acting funny the day before he broke up, broke up with me. And I just was like, okay, I felt like something was a little off anyway on that particular day because he was like, oh, I gotta holler at my family. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And I'm gonna call you back. He never did call me back. And it was like around Christmas time. And so then he sent me this long text, y'all. I was like, yo, this dude not trying to be funny. He already told me he didn't graduate from high school. So I knew he wasn't writing like this. And so I was just like, dang, okay. Clearly somebody else is texting me. Clearly. It's not him, somebody else texting me. So I said, call me. I called him. He wouldn't answer the phone, y'all. This so he finally called me back, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Tell me what's going on." Like anybody else, I mean, call me to break up with me. I ain't saying you got to be in my face to break up with me, but at least call me and let me know how you feeling, what's going on. Can we probably try to solve the problem? Especially because the relationship is like real hecka new, you know. Then so after he get on the phone, he trying to talk to me. A chick just like cuss me out in the background, like beep, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, so this grown man can't even break up with me without you jumping in, want me to hear you. Like it's just weird. Y'all tell me if y'all ever experienced this kind of stuff, because I'm always experiencing this with men, and it's like real irritating. So I'm like, okay, that's weird, but I still would like to talk to you only, not somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else like I don't even know. Why do females want to talk to you when they don't know you? That's like mad weird to me. And on top of that, I'm not in a relationship with you. I'm in a relationship with him. Let him break up with me. Let him be the man in the relationship. So, anyway, I just felt like the whole situation was weird. He let her disrespect me. Also, he went on social media saying like crazy stuff about me, lying about me, and I was like, yo, why are you even doing all this? Or even if she was doing it, why you allowing her to do all this? It was just mad weird. I am like so nice. You know what I mean? To the point where it's like, why would you even let somebody do that to me? But then I started realizing either the guys are narcissistic or the female that they get with is narcissistic. Whatever the case is, they be mad jealous of you. They always want to like talk to you. And I'm just like, yo, like, just stop it, please. But it's just real annoying. It's real weird. I wish women would not do that. I wish men would at least respect, hey, I already caused this lady some pain. You know what I'm saying? Let me not bombard her with somebody new that she don't even know. It's just weird, and I wish ladies and gentlemen would just stop acting like we like in elementary when clearly we are adults. And I be trying to give dudes a chance. And before y'all be like, oh, well, where you meet them? I've met dudes in the grocery store, met them at work when I, used to work for a company. Now I work for myself. Um, I've met them, online, offline, so no, that's not even the case. I think sometimes the men get jealous of you, and so they just start being mean and ugly towards you. Like I said, this is just horror dating story number one. Okay. I have so many horror stories that you wouldn't even believe. This guy sit up here and started making all these fake accounts. I guess she started making fake accounts too. And sitting up there talking about they gonna kill me. Pow pow. It's even on my YouTube. Somebody threatening my life on my YouTube. Talking about pow pow. And I was just sitting up there like, wow, that's like real crazy. Like, you don't even know a person and you talking about, I felt like I shouldn't be able to, go through all of this. We only been together for 2 weeks, bro. Then on top of that, I don't think nobody deserve to die over 2 weeks, y'all. You let me know. You tell me. I think 2 weeks, like, you shouldn't be trying to kill nothing. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to try to keep the live short. Next time I do a live, I will try to be a little more prepared or whatever. But thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all liking and doing all that. Please, down in the comments, let me know for real. Has that ever happened to you, ladies, where you're with a man and then all of a sudden, like, females start calling you, texting you, being like real weird? So, all right, y'all, I'm finna go. That was just me letting everybody know what happened. My best friend told me to do that. Let everybody know what has happened in my life. If I missed anything, I'll try to write it in the comments. But definitely, y'all let me know, has that ever happened to you? Bye, y'all.